Hello, friends. Today's topic is time travel. As you may have heard in our previous audios, we discussed vibrations, energy, and sound. We also understood time, space. Today, we will understand what time travel truly is and why the concept of time travel exists. We have heard about time travel not only in modern discussions, but also in our ancient scriptures. We hear that beings come from heavenly realms to earth, deities, gods, goddesses, celestial beings, and apsaras. So the question naturally arises, when we leave this physical world, where do we go? Where does our soul go? This itself tells us that somewhere, time travel and movement across dimensions already exist in spiritual science. This knowledge is Sanatan, eternal knowledge. It has existed since the creation of the universe and has been given in the Vedas. But today, materialistic science is being promoted aggressively, while spiritual science has not been presented openly. Because of this imbalance, the knowledge of our Vedas is slowly being forgotten. As a result, what is happening today? India, which could have been the world's spiritual guide, is instead watching modern material sciences claim discoveries that were already described in our scriptures. Our rishis, munis, saints, and sages explained these truths in great detail. One important thing must be understood clearly. True knowledge cannot be explained properly unless it is experienced. Memorized or borrowed knowledge cannot be conveyed with clarity. Only practical realization allows true understanding. Now let us come to the core subject, time travel. First, we must understand time and space. If time did not exist, time travel would not exist either. In time, space, there is always a gap between one point and another. To move from one point to another, travel is required. For time travel, the most important factor is speed. From the soul's perspective, what is speed? The soul's speed is instantaneous, like a moment. Just as when you move your eyes and your attention shifts instantly, the soul also moves instantly. Wherever attention goes, the soul reaches there. The soul has such immense power that it can take on the form of whatever it focuses upon. Those who walk on the path of liberation do not seek powers or the desire to become God. Many beings who reached higher states were later labeled as God by society. But these states are accessible to all. The problem is that human beings have forgotten who they are, where they came from, and what their true goal is. Time travel is always connected to speed. In material science, different tools are created to reach different destinations. Maps are provided, directions are given, and based on distance, different speeds are required. To travel locally, you can walk, cycle, or drive. To travel between cities, you need faster transport like trains or buses. To cross oceans, ships were used earlier, taking months. Later, airplanes were invented to reduce time. All these inventions came from human thought. Everything in this world, machines, technology, gadgets, was created through thinking. Today, we see high-tech phones, virtual gadgets, and rapid innovation. Everything is designed to cut time. Everyone wants speed. This shows that speed is central to all forms of travel. Similarly, the soul's speed is beyond measurement. Saints and sages explored this deeply. Spiritual science is not imaginary, it is an advanced science. It explored how to travel not just across Earth, but across lokas and universes. Today, we see rockets and space travel, but spiritual science is far deeper. Our rishis and sages were extraordinary scientists. In spiritual science, it is taught that time is not linear. We think time moves only from past to present to future, but in reality, time is cyclical and layered. Different lokas operate at different time frequencies. That is why someone may spend a short time in another realm and return to Earth to find that thousands of years have passed here. This is also why, in deep meditation, hours pass like minutes, and sometimes a few minutes feel very long. This itself is a subtle experience of time travel. Another important truth is that memory itself is a form of time travel. When you remember the past, consciousness travels backward. When you imagine the future, consciousness travels forward. We already time travel mentally every day, but unconsciously. Spiritual practice makes this process conscious and controlled. Dreams are another example. In dreams, the physical body remains still, but the subtle body travels. Distances collapse, scenes change instantly. This proves that the soul does not need physical movement, only a shift in awareness. Material science talks about wormholes and time dilation externally. Spiritual science says, change consciousness, and time automatically changes. This is why saints never tried to control time through machines. They controlled attention, sarati. Attention is the steering wheel of time travel. Wherever sarati goes, time and space follow. Through meditation, different paths and speeds were discovered. Some paths move very slowly, like the speed of an ant, such as breath-based meditation. Other paths include chanchari, bachari, gachari, and unmani mudras, each with increasing speed. Within us are multiple bodies. The physical body, subtle body, causal body, great causal body, knowledge body, science body, and beyond all of them, the soul. Each body has its own speed and range of travel. Saints went beyond all these paths. When Kabir Sahib Ji came, he gave knowledge beyond all previous systems. He revealed that self-realization does not require millions of lifetimes. With a moment of grace, realization is possible. For this reason, he established the Guru, disciple tradition, because this is secret knowledge and must be handled with discipline. Just as schools and professions have rules, spiritual science also has rules. The highest speed described is through Bihangam, Vyamang Mudra, where billions of miles can be crossed in a single moment. This knowledge exists only in the Sant tradition and was first given by Kabir Sahib Ji. Today, this knowledge is being given by Satguru Madhupurush Paramhans Ji, the living Satguru. This is not said for promotion. It is your great fortune. We are only sharing the treasure we have received so that no soul is left behind. Now understand one final and most important point. Karma binds the soul to time. As long as karma exists, the soul must travel through time, birth after birth. When karma dissolves, time loses its grip. That state is called beyond time. True time travel is not about visiting the past or future. True time travel is freedom from time itself. When the mind becomes completely still, time stops. No past, no future, only the eternal present remains. This is called Sachkhand, the timeless realm. So time travel exists to cut time. Time itself is created by thoughts. As long as thoughts and desires continue, the soul remains trapped in Maya and the cycle of 8.4 million life forms. To attain liberation is to know the soul. For that, meditation must be learned from a true Satguru, not from books alone. A Satguru transmits inner awakening. Only then does true understanding arise. My humble request is to listen to these teachings repeatedly. Start from the first episode, reflect deeply, and practice sincerely. Progress will happen naturally.